Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to do kind of a passion project build. This isn't an order from anyone, it's just something I wanted to do myself. So let's get right into it. So I have this billet that I got in the mail, and I do get A and B grade billets. I buy them both, and the risk you take with B grade billets is you're not exactly sure the weight, and the grain is going to be a little wavy. B grade bats are great for youth bats or for men's slow pitch bats, but you don't want to use them for anyone that's playing super competitively. But I have this one B grade billet that is just extremely heavy, and there's no way I'll be able to use it for a youth bat or even a men's league bat. I mean, this thing is heavy. Most bats, if you want to drop 3, are going to be right around the 85 to 86, maybe a little heavier. But this one was 95 ounces. It is an extremely heavy billet. So I'm going to use it on myself, and I'm going to make a project that I think would look really cool. So I love the look of stain bats, and I want to try out a new color that I've had my eye on. So we are going to try and do that today with this billet. Let's get right into shaping this bat. Okay, so it has been a few days, and we are left with this color. It is a kind of interesting color. You know, the wood is kind of this darker brown, maybe tinted a little bit blue, and then the grain is this real dark blue. I'm not sure how much I like it, but leave in the comments what you think. What do you think about this blue? Do you like this blue? I don't. So what I am going to do is I am going to completely get rid of it. I'm going to take off the blue stain, and then I'm going to use a tried and true stain, gun stock. It is a lighter brown. It looks great on projects. I've never done a whole bat in gun stock. I've only done handles, but I cannot wait to see how it looks on an entire bat. So if you like this blue, cool. I hope that people do like this blue, but it is just not for me. So let's get into taking off this blue stain. I started by trying to use the carving tools to get all the stain off, but I realized that I was going to take off a little bit more wood than I'd like, so I went back to the sandpaper. And I know I said I was going to go with the gun stock color, but once I started thinking about it, I thought that it might not cover those holes very well where that midnight blue was still in there, so I decided to go with this black cherry instead. And after wiping off the stain, I'm glad we went with this color. I don't think that lighter color would have been able to cover those holes very well. But then all we had to do was add a few coats of poly finish, and then we cut off the ends, and then cup the end, and she's finished. Now that we chopped the ends off, we are left with this, and it is looking really nice. It is 33 inches long. The knob got cut off there. I put some stain in there. It looks real nice. There's the cup barrel. Took a little bit of weight off of there. Surprisingly, I was able to get this down to a drop 2 somehow. I think taking off the first coat of stain maybe took a little bit of weight off, made this bat a little bit thinner. So that may have helped and worked in our advantage, actually. This black cherry stain did a really pretty good job of hiding these bug holes there. I was a little nervous with the lighter stain that it might show through because I wasn't able to get that midnight blue stain out of the holes completely. So I think this stain does a decent job of hiding that. Maybe not completely, but does a pretty good job. But overall, I'm real happy with this project. I think that the holographic logo looks pretty cool on this red. Super cool! I think I might go with gold like I did on the last red bat I made if I was to do this one again. But, you know, I wanted to try it out, and I'm pretty happy with it. I am going to grip this bat because I'm going to be swinging this one in the next video. I'm going to test this bat even though it has termite holes in it, we're gonna see how it holds up at the batting cage, so stick around for that. But if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. If you could leave a like, I would appreciate it. Maybe leave a comment on what kind of bat you'd like to see in the future, and we'll see you on the next one.
Like
Heart.